welcome back. Ryan's 30-day golf fitness transformation. So we're at workout number 7 this morning. So it's going to be an upper body based workout. How you feeling today?
Real good.
Good. Little day off yesterday. Did a nice long walk with a weighted vest. Just a little bit of cardio. Not going to really get too deep into that stuff. Like I said in the very beginning of all this, I want to really just focus on movement for this first 30 days, these first 18 workouts. But he does walk on a regular basis, on a daily basis. Did a little bit more yesterday. So for the most, an active recovery. Get those muscles loosened up and feeling good. So today we're going to pound scaps again, right? It's got good external rotation, but scaps wing a little bit. So we want to build up that stability and that strength back there in those scaps. Great exercises for that today. Some really good core exercises today. And we're also going to obviously work on upper body strength, a little bit of balance in there. But those are the 3 main focuses: scapular stability and strength, core strength, and upper body exercises. So workout 7, let's do it. All right, first exercise here, we want to get those scaps going. So we're going to use a mini band, just these little things. You can find them almost anywhere. If you do need some, go down in the description. I guarantee I've got the best price on them. But this is a mini band scapular retraction exercise, okay? So all I'm gonna do is have him take that band in between his hands and right down by his side here, nice and tall. And all I want him to do is basically rotate his hands out, okay? And that's gonna retract his scaps. If I get him to turn around here, just rotate his hands out, pull back, and that's retracting his scaps, building some stability and a little bit of mobility in there also by getting those things moving properly. So for this exercise, we're going to just do 2 sets of 10 today. All right. All right. Next up is a Inchworm Crunch. All right. Now the inchworm is kind of the lower body, getting those hamstrings going. But as you can see, as I'm going to have Ryan do with this one, it's really kind of working on that scap stability, that shoulder strength there too. Walking him all the way out, core, and then he's going to do a crunch and bring it up. So just a pair of valve slides here. You also can do it with a physio ball, which we may use that exercise later in a future workout. But all I want him to do here is hinge at the waist, go down, walk his hands out, keeping his legs straight, yep, all the way out as far as he can. He's got a nice plank position here in the core, keeping those scaps tight, and then he's crunching himself up, basically into a V-up, bringing it back out, and then walking himself back and back up, okay? So great core exercise here, great for the shoulders and the scapular stability, and also getting a little bit of that pelvic tilt there, right? Have an issue with that pelvic tilt. So he's going to do 2 sets of 5 here. We're going to work here on a little bit of shoulder strength, core strength, and balance. All right, so this is the kettlebell bottoms up carry. I don't know if it was last workout or last week. We did just a regular standard carry. With this one, we're going to turn this kettlebell upside down, so it adds even more stability to that grip and to that shoulder and scap. And then for the balance portion of this, he's going to go heel to toe, down and back. All right. So nice and tall, good posture. Keep that kettlebell right up above him. He's going heel to toe for a little bit of balance here. And that scap and shoulder, really try and keep that arm straight overhead and keep that core nice and tight and good posture so that he's not leaning back. So he goes down 10 feet, backward 10 feet. All right. All right, next exercise, primarily a core exercise here, but this is also going to help with the pelvic tilt, all right? And so I believe it was last workout we did a segmented cat-cow or cat-dog or whatever you want to call it, working on moving each vertebrae one at a time. So he's going to do the same thing here, and he's going to curl his body up. So kind of like a crunch, but I want him to start with his head, and I want him to bring his head up, and then I want him to move each vertebrae one at a time, curling himself all the way up, and then down opposite way. So now he's going to straighten out each vertebrae one at a time, going down. Very difficult exercise, right? And that's why we're doing it, is to really focus on trying to move each one individually. The band is there for assistance. If you're really good at this, you can do it without a band. We're obviously not there yet. But really just want to work on segmenting each part of that spine, curling it up and extending it back. All right, next up here, we're gonna get into our two major strength exercises today with a couple power exercises. And we're gonna superset them. So he's gonna do, this is a bird dog row, and he's gonna follow that up with a med ball slam. So both back exercises. So for this, more obviously balance, core, and upper body pull strength. So what I want him to do is, we're just using a standard bench here. He's gonna get into a bird dog position here. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. He's gonna extend one leg back, right? We're gonna maintain that posture right there. And then he is going to use a kettlebell or a dumbbell, and he's gonna perform his rows right there, bringing it up, good, back down. So for this exercise today, it's a little bit shorter of a workout today, so we're gonna go 3 sets here, 3 sets of 10. All right, so we're gonna follow up his bird dog row with a more speed or power exercise, and we're just gonna do med ball slams. So I'm gonna use an 8-pound. I don't like using very heavy med balls because obviously you can't move them as fast, and so for this, for his benefit, we want to move the object very fast. So I'm going to actually just use the 8-pound ball, which is what he used in his testing. If you go back and check out his testing, which is how we developed all these exercises, that's down in the description. You can click that link and watch that video. All I want him to do is go straight up overhead, full extension, and slam it down as hard as he can, and not hit himself in the face. Good. Good. All right, so we're following this up right with this exercise. So we're piggybacking him. We're doing a superset, and I just want him to do 6 slams. Good. All right, so we did our pull strength, pull power. Now we're going to switch it to our push strength and push power. So this, we're going to do a single arm bench press. However, I'm going to add a little bit of variation to it to engage the core a little bit. So I want him to bring his feet up. So he's at 90 degrees here. No other counterpoint balance with his off arm, and he's just going to perform a single arm press. Okay, so he's kind of in like a dead bug position here. It's easier if you have another weight in the other hand and you do the single arm, but we're really trying to blast that core today, and at the same time working on some of that single arm, that press strength. So good. And again, today we're going to do 3 sets of 10 of this. All right, so now to follow up his upper body push exercise with a speed power exercise, we're going to do a supine chest push. All right, so I just want him laying flat on the ground. All right, I'm going to stand right to the side of him here, and all I want him to do is I want him to push that ball up as fast as he can and try and hit the ceiling. Okay? We shouldn't be right here. So, go ahead. I'm just going to catch it and give it back to him. Good. And he's going to do 6 pushes. Good. All right. So he's going to follow that up. He's going to superset that with his single arm chest press. All right. Okay. So that's workout number 7. How was it?
Real good.
Yeah. Feel the core burn a little bit.
Yeah, big time on the obliques.
Yeah, obliques and the scap exercises there in the beginning. So we're not even really halfway through his 30-day golf fitness transformation. So we've got 18 total workouts, so 11 more workouts. So hit that subscribe button, join his journey. We'll be back tomorrow for a more lower body focused workout. But again, these exercises are for RAINE, they're prescribed for RAINE. Some of them may help you if you have similar issues, but these are for RAINE, and what his movement and strength and power assessment. The results from that is what dictated this program. So we will see you tomorrow for workout number 8.